What up, ladies and germs, and welcome to JesusDrawz. In today's video, I'm going to be self-criticizing my own art and talking about self-criticism too, and my personal opinions on it. I'm no professional artist who can give you professional advice, but I've been drawing for a while, and these are just my opinions on the topic. But before we get into that, I told you guys in the last video that I would do a giveaway, so boom, from far away we got this, but up close, using the state-of-the-art iPhone 5 camera. Check it out. 10 custom stickers designed by yours truly. You get one whole sheet. I printed out 3, but I actually cut these out. If you win, you might receive them like this, and a sketchbook for endless inspiration. Just kidding, till the end of this sketchbook, I guess. But you know, to inspire you to draw some more, and also you can stick the stickers here wherever you want, your computer, and your neighbor's mailbox, anything, you know, you can do whatever with them. But all you gotta do is comment in the comment section below, mention something about the stickers, drop a like, subscribe, share, and I'm gonna pick a random comment next week and I'll send the video. And if you win, you got those 2 items and a little love note from me. So just comment below if you want to win those stickers and that sketchbook and a little note. But let's get to criticizing. So I started this Instagram 3 years ago. Yeah, it's been 3 years ago, probably like 5 days ago. It was July 3rd when I uploaded this. Yeah, July 3rd. Dang, it's been 3 years. 3 years? Dang, time freaking flies, man, I swear. But starting off, I was starting to get into more graphic design. When I was starting off this Instagram, I just purchased one of those Wacom tablets, like the ones that you draw on it but you see it on the screen. And just comparing it to today's drawings using this yall thing that I got right here. Holy, everything doesn't fall and break. Whoop, whoop. Whoa there. God dang it. Alright, you can stay over here then. And I would just say they've gotten better. Well, I mean, I started off with Photoshop, and you know, it's good to find out what works for you, and I found out that what works for me right now is Clip Studio Paint, not Photoshop. But all I knew was Photoshop because that's where I started back in high school. And I don't know, I just think the lines don't come out as clean as they do in Clip Studio Paint. And then again, Photoshop isn't really a software for illustrations, for photos, you know, hence the name, of course. But dang, look at this realistic Terrence McKenna. He was an author. He really inspired me in college and stuff to be a, you know, follow a spiritual journey and, you know, awareness and all that good stuff. Check him out if you're interested in stuff like that. But dang, I should definitely do a realistic drawing. I haven't done one in a minute. Man, I don't know about this flower, man. You can definitely draw better flowers now. Like this Rick and Morty, I did this, yeah, in 2016, and here's like a little side-by-side comparison, and I personally think it's just better looking, and definitely an improvement there. But look at these sketches, man. They're so simple. I don't know. They just look too simple to me. I feel like I've been adding more detail to my sketches, not sketches, but just like my doodles, I guess sketches too. Slaga. Like, look, if you look up close, you can see the little lines right here. I'm sure there was ways around it, but when I was using Photoshop at this time, I couldn't really figure it out. Could have just went in and probably made a layer specifically to cover that. But I think it's important to, when you do self-criticize yourself, you gotta criticize and look at the basics first. You gotta start off basic. You gotta think, okay, am I getting better at characters? You know, if you're into drawing humans, have you drawn better humans overall, like the anatomy, or is it hands you need to work on? Have you been drawing hands better? I haven't drawn hands in a while. I usually just draw them in my characters and I try to sneak them, like, so you can't really see them. But I know I need to work on that, so that's kind of one of those things that in the macro level, you know, you need to improve on. So you need to take those little micro steps. But like things that are easy to you, try not to do those, like, not as often, I guess, depending on how much you want to improve, if you even want to improve. But every single piece of art that you do is really improvement in itself in some way, whether you know it or not. But I think it's also important not to criticize your own art and compare it to others, because that's really crippling, and you know, it can really bring down your self-esteem as an artist, considering us artists are already sensitive enough when it comes to art. And if we look at it and we're comparing, it's like, man, I'm not as good as this guy, and he's, you know, he might be older, younger, or same age as you, and they're better, and you're just gonna be like, man, I suck, and it's just gonna bring you down. Comparing yourself to others is never good. Always compare yourself to yourself. Yesterday, a minute ago, a second ago, and see where you can work upon that. And, you know, people are gonna criticize your art. You know, that's just the way it is, and that's the whole point of being an artist. And we want to talk about our art, and people are gonna want to talk about it too. And sometimes we might not agree with what they say. And, you know, you just gotta take everything with a grain of salt. What piece of that criticism can you take and build upon it? If it's something that you're like, huh, you're right, maybe I should look at my art in that direction. Or maybe it's something that you never thought of and somebody was like, you should do this, and it's like, oh, you know. But if it's something that's just to bring you down, block that out. If they say, oh man, you suck at drawing females, if somebody told me that, it's like, yeah, I know, but I'm working on it. You know, everything, we're working on it. We're always a work in progress. Work in progress. See, like this one isn't that bad. The lines came out okay. Color choice is cool. Definitely feel like color choices have been getting better overall. Whether it's learning from coloring with my color pencils or using the tablet. Man, I was so proud of this one when I drew this. And it's funny, like, looking back, when you see something that you thought was really good at the time, and then you look at it now, you're like, you know. And, you know, I was really proud of this one, but now that I think about it, her eyes are a little bit too far apart. Her neck's like fat as full. I don't know, there's just some things you can always go back to, you know. And if you like lack creativity or imagination or whatever, or that spark, you can always just go back and build upon old ideas instead of coming up with new things all the time. I can go back and draw this clown, you know. I can fix him up and be like, okay, I can draw a clown. Maybe this dude's neck is too long, and I don't know, maybe the proportions are different. If I looked at it, and I'll see how it comes out. Hold on, let me stop this real quick. Yeah. Alright, so we're back. Mr. Master Mansogi. That's another thing. I need to work on making more original characters. I like Master Mansogi for sure. Should have made him a sticker. Look at that. Rafiki. Always forgot the monkey's name. It doesn't even sound like that's his name. Dang, skinny joint. Skinny joint's better than no joint. It's kind of windy out. And also, when you criticize your own art, you gotta look back and think, is the art I'm creating something that I'm creating because I want to create it? Or am I just trying to be like somebody else or trying to please somebody else? You know, art is just about being yourself. And I feel like a lot of times we feel like, man, my art doesn't mean anything. People don't find meaning in it. And I think everyone's gonna look at a piece of art and have their own little meaning to it. But it doesn't always have to have a meaning. It could just be a crappy drawing that you did. And that's okay. That's the meaning behind it. A crappy drawing. I really like this one too. That's probably one of my tops. Only because it can be like a t-shirt design. Man, I had this channel before called The Big Jeebus. And this is the type of drawing that I would be doing in the video. I don't know, that was kind of a crappy channel. Kind of glad I don't have it no more and I changed it. The Jeebus. I was only called that by like a handful of people, and The Simpsons, I think, said that Homer in one episode or something. I can still draw pretty mean, but man, look at these colors. These colors just look horrendous. I don't like this one bit. But I was super proud of it at the time, not just looking back. Oh. Man, I need to do more comic books. I gotta do a comic for a video. I'm gonna do a video where I make a comic because I haven't touched upon any comics in a very, very, very long time. And I used to make comics in high school, which is kind of funny. Like, teacher let me put them in like this little basket, and then the other kids would be able to read it, and they liked it. Even though sometimes it was mostly all pictures. They just liked looking at the drawings, which were crappy, so I'm surprised they even wanted to look at them. This was a high school drawing right here. It definitely looks better than some of these other ones that I did even currently. I don't know, the lines just look better than some of the other ones. The other ones look crappy. See, I think I started Clip Studio Paint right here. Here it is, yeah, practicing highlights and shadows on Manga Studio. See, and they come out way better. It's just more clean. Look at this, I was super proud of this 21 Savage inspired character. Cool little colors. I started using it a little bit more. Oh my eye. See, details. Details. It's the little details that count, you know? I've been realizing more as I draw more and more. Gotta add a little more detail. But you don't want to add so much detail that it's overwhelming. So it's kind of like something I'm still working on, adding enough detail where it's my style. So Dang, how the times have changed. But not really. I guess depends what you're comparing the times to. But I don't want to make this video too long, you know. I just kind of want to ramble a little bit, really do the giveaway. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stickers and the sketchbook. Let me know what you think about those in the comment section. These are pretty cool. I was super proud of this one. This looks like it'd be a straight illustration on like a textbook or just some sort of book. I thought it was cool. Then I got into the whole grime thing, the grime art, throwing the drippy stuff on artists that I like. But if I were to, you know, give myself a little visual of how much I would say I improved. Dang, I forgot about this little drawing. But it's like if I'm right here, and this is where I was in 2013 in 3 years. Obviously, you know, being an artist never stops, so there's never gonna be like a peak where you reach the top. You're just gonna be going whoop. You're gonna be going up if you keep drawing. If you could just stop if you just stop being an artist, but you're always gonna keep going up if you just are creative all the time. So it's not like I plan to be anywhere, but I would say it'd be like right here maybe. Yeah, it's me being too nice. But then again, you don't want to be too hard on yourself when you're criticizing, because you're like, man, by this time I needed to know how to draw this perfectly and I still don't know. I suck and I quit. But you know, that never really gets you anywhere. You gotta be optimistic, enthusiastic about your art. Be proud of your art, whether it looks like crap or not. It don't matter. An artist is an artist, man. Like J. Cole says, it's an excuse for being crazy. But we're all crazy. Dang, look at this high school drawing right here. Look at these doodles. You could even see it in this one. This was almost like 7 maybe years ago. And still, I don't know. I can see it. Let me know if you guys think you see some improvement in my art. What do you guys think? Leave me some criticisms in the comment section below. I'm open to criticism, whether you think it looks like crap or not. I'm gonna take everything with a grain of salt. You should take everything with a grain of salt and sprinkle that salt on your art if you choose to or not, you know. But I was gonna do a little top 5 of what my favorite little doodles were from the time that I started this Instagram to the point where I started my YouTube, which was back in 2 years ago. No, 2018, yeah. So like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. So, you know, it gives me a little time frame where I don't have to choose between all 900 whatever posts that I have. Oh shit! Hold on, we gotta watch this first animation I did. Add some cool sound effects. Hey, we getting your ass. You'll never catch me, bitch off. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, that was the first animation. I'm gonna do another animation. I always wanted to get it in the animation. You know, it's one of those things that I still have on the back burner. But you know, if you have an idea of what direction you want your art to go, whether you know you want to paint for like put your stuff on museums, or if you want to do animation, or you want to do book illustrations, if you have an idea of where exactly you want your artistic path to go, you know, that gives you a little bit of a better understanding of how to criticize yourself and move forward in a positive direction that's unique to you, not to anybody else, you know? See, like, this is a better Rick and Morty drawing than the last one, which was like a year difference between the two. And the colors just look way more vibrant. They stick out more. I don't know, I really like that one. Then here's Master Mansogi high definition refurbished. Whoop. Refurbished and whatnot. Touched up. And then I think I actually get pretty close to the point where I start my YouTube channel. Right somewhere. There we go. 2018. 2018. Alright, let me stop this camera real quick. Alright, y'all. So before I take up any more time from this in this video, I'm gonna do a little top 5 of my drawings, like I said, from when I started this Instagram up to when I started this YouTube. Number 5, we got this pie head piece right here, because I just like the design, and like I said before, it could be on a t-shirt, and eventually I want to get into doing t-shirts, so that's why that one's top 5. We got number 4, Master Mansogi, only cause he's an original character, and I realized I need to work on doing more original characters actually. So Master Mansogi gets number 4. Number 3, we got this Stay Blunted girl, and I don't know, I just like this one, kind of with the same idea with number 5 t-shirt design. It's cool. And then we got this one, the good and evil drawing that I did. My dad really liked this one, and I just like the deeper meaning behind it, you know, being, you know, one with your good and bad side, and, you know, not, you know, just loving yourself. And I really believe in that, so that's number 2. And number 1 is these photo doodles, only because I really fuck with animation, and I would like to incorporate animation with, you know, video footage, and this is kind of like as close as I could get to it, so I think that's pretty cool. I just like how it kind of, the colors just look cool, and it's kind of like a little overall idea of where I want to take my art, you know. So, you know, it's all in practice, and, you know, keep doing little steps and drawing every day to, and eventually see improvements, you know, get a little sense of clarity to know where you want to go and whatnot. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just kind of rambling. But comment down below if you guys want a chance to win the cool stickers. Comment any video ideas, what you thought about this video. You guys like the idea of me just talking as opposed to just drawing all the time, or I could not talk and just draw. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think of the drawings? Do you think I improved? Do you think I didn't? I'm open to criticism. Down below, drop a like. And keep creating, share. Until next time, y'all, have a beautiful day.